What's up, friends and followers? It's me. I hope you're all doing well. I'm sorry for not posting any videos lately, but I've been really busy. So let me not waste any more of your time and get right to the topic. Today I want to talk about training the right and the wrong way. And eating the right and the wrong way as well, which is also pretty interesting. And what you will find is that there are no right and wrong ways. And I bet you've heard that 1,000 times before. There's no right and wrong way and all of that. But the thing is that it's true. But there is a right and a wrong way. But not in such strict regards. There is optimal ways, there is less optimal ways, there are decent ways, and then there are retarded ways. Okay, but those ways, okay, the retarded ways, it's how you get injured basically. So if you're doing something that gets you injured, that is quite frankly the wrong way to train. Okay, there's no way around it. There's no way to make it the right way. If you're training and you're getting injured by the way you're training, you need to fix that. Okay, so maybe you're not built for squats, for example, then don't squat. It's that simple. Okay. But what I wanted to talk about is that you can have two guys that are both huge and great and ripped and all of that shit, and they will tell you that different ways are the right way. So let's take Dorian Yates and Jay Cutler, for example. Okay, so Dorian Yates is known for only doing one really fucking hard training set all the way to failure and past failure, and really killing himself on one set for each exercise, and maybe he did 5 exercises per session. So that is really low volume, but like insane intensity, like the type of intensity that there's no way a normal person can go there, both physically and mentally. Now let's look at Jay Cutler. He did like a shitload of sets for every muscle. Like he just continued, another set, but he never took those to failure. Like he never took those to failure. And for Jay Cutler, the right way to train was to do a lot of volume, do a lot of sets, but that was not the right way for Dorian Yates. Now, could those two have switched training methods and still have been great? Honestly, my belief is no. I don't think that Dorian Yates' body could have handled the volume that Jay Cutler was doing, and I do not think that Jay Cutler's body would have stayed injury-free training the way Dorian Yates did. And I think that they both found what works for them, and that's what you need to do. Also, another thing I want to talk about training right and wrong is if you're a smaller guy at the gym, you will always have a bigger dude come up to you and tell you, oh, you need to do this that way, you need to do that exercise that way. Like in stupid ways. Like some guys will tell you that when you do lat pull downs, you need to hold your forearm way out to the side to hit that, to get that V taper. And then you will have some guys that says, oh, you need to have shoulder width. The studies show that shoulder width is the best width, and all of that shit is stupid. Okay, like saying that there is a one way to do an exercise that fits all and makes greatest gains for everybody is stupid. It's fucking retarded. Okay, saying that everybody should squat ass to grass is something that makes me fucking angry, because it's retarded, and people who talk that way, they do not know what the fuck they're talking about. Okay, you do not need to squat ass to grass. You do not need to bench press to your chest. You don't even need to squat at all. You don't need to bench at all. Okay, so just try to break free from that fucking stiff cookie cutter mindset. Okay. So yeah, train in a way that doesn't get you injured. You should always strive for as long a range of motion as possible. But if you do a certain range of motion and you notice that like at one end of the range you're fucking up a joint. Let's say you're fucking up your shoulders at the bottom of a bench press. Then don't do it. Okay? If you do ass to grass squats and you notice that your back is getting fucked up, then don't do it, okay? But strive. You should always try to see how much range of motion you can do. Okay? Now when it comes to eating, we all know that calories and protein are the two main things, okay? There's no one who's going to argue that, okay? Now maybe the food sources are pretty important as well, but they are not like a priority for somebody who's starting to switch up the diet. But then where people will have different opinions on right and wrong is when they say when you should eat your carbs, when you should eat your protein. Should you have a lot of carbs or should you have a lot of fats? And that is something that you need to experience and try for yourself, because you don't know until you try it both. Okay, so for me, if I go high fat and low carb, two things are going to happen. I'm not getting the same pumps in the gym, and I'm getting a lot of pimples all over my face, and it just sucks. There's nothing good that comes with eating high fat for me. But when I eat high carbs, I get great pumps, I don't get as much acne, and I feel good. And I like carbs. And when I talk about carbs, I don't mean cookies and shit and candy and all of that. I mean like carb sources are like oatmeal, rice, pasta and potato. Those are your main guys. Saying you can have some bread and some other shit like that, but those are not your main carbohydrate sources. So if you say that you like carbs because you like cookies, you have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. Okay, so that's pretty much it. That's what I want to say. And when somebody in the gym tells you the right and the wrong way, if they don't even look at the way you perform an exercise and they tell you that you should change something to do it the right way, most likely they don't know what they're talking about, or they are locked into a certain belief. And you should never lock yourself into a belief, okay? If somebody comes and tells you a different opinion than your opinion, and they are able to argue in a way that you have not thought of before, changing your opinion is something good if it allows you to make progress, because you're able to see things that you was not able to see before. So always listen to people who try to correct you and don't be fucking arrogant, okay? So you should listen to them, but realize also that oftentimes there is no right and wrong way. Okay, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like the video, new videos every now and then. I'm going to do a physique update soon, probably. I'm pretty chubby right now. I'm at a real heavy weight. But I may do a physique update. Why the fuck does my arm look this small in the camera? Something's wrong with the camera. My arm is huge. Okay, that's it for me. Peace.